hinges seized, the oil is dry. 1,000 years beneath the leaden dome. The appetite changes, the hunger shifts. The shifting way where the keystone. Slate is sick with the one that's connotation. With us in the quiet, cold automation. A slow surrender to a modern frequency. Trading the lemon for a hollow transparency. The structure holds, but the spirit is thin. Letting the damp of the market in. Negotiating the value with the masonry. While the architecture loses its agency. The ears are itching for a softer tone. And an effortless path that is easily known. While the ancient markers are replaced with silt. And the heavy foundations begin to tilt. The folks are circling the perimeter wall. Measuring the timber for the eventual fall. A calculated hunger, a mercury eye. Watching the old certainties wither and dry. Truth is traded for a clever lie. While the salt rock climbs and the foundation side. They gather the voices that mirror the trend. Hastening the break to avoid the bend. The fortress align, a central area of hollow timber. Breaking under the weight of the final splinter. The incense gushing with the grip of the pavement. A scripted joy in a state of enslavement. A mass celebration in a cold stone hole. But the shadow with the rago, it starts to crow. The pulse is gone from the hollow to space. To stack the mask on the stone cold face. It gives a takeover stage, gives a grand embrace. Grabbing the history, you're leaving no trace. Can calculate the shift in the cultural gears. Satisfying the itch of the modern years. Under the arc is where the silence was gold. Now the sanctuary logic sport and soul. Either the moves without making a sound. Occupying the vacuum, claiming the ground. The sound is a rattle in a broken chest. Put in the long stand in order to rest. And the truth is traded for a clever lie. While the salt rock climbs and the foundation side. They gather the voices that mirror the trend. Hastening the break to avoid the bend. A fortress of lime, a sanctuary of hollow timber. Breaking under the weight of the final splinter. Weathered soul in a coat of wool. Watching the fragments lose their pool. The doctrine is buried in a lead-lined trench. While the new gods sit on the judge's bench. It is a slow motion collapse of the central beam. The depth of the root for the sake of the dream. No shout and no heat, it's the gradual frost. Counting the cost of the territory lost. The blueprints are drawn in a different hand. Alien shapes in an ancient land. Watching the pillars of the doctrine erode. Under the weight of a foreign code. The fables are polished, the truth is scarred. The gates are wide, but the heart is barred. It's a mechanical failure and internal rust. Turning the pillars of stone into dust. The sanctuary is now just a corridor floor for the feet that don't value the house anymore. And the truth is traded for a clever lie. While the soul rock climbs and the foundation side. They gather the voices that live with the trend. Hasten in the break, avoid the bend. The fortress of lime, a sanctuary of hollow timber. Working under the weight of the final splinter. The light and the chance and the spin and grey. The foundations are being carted away. The warning was etched in the grain of the oak. The silence remains with the styrofoam spoke. The hinges seized, the oil is dry. 1,000 years beneath the leaden dome. Yeah.